So now we want to divide a polynomial by a monomial. So something like you could have x to the 5th plus 3x cubed minus 2x plus 17, all divided by, let's make that x squared and x, all divided by x. Okay, so just one term in the denominator. The divisor was just going to be a monomial. And they can be more complicated. This is just an example. So go back to what we learned about fractions back in the old days, when we had like 1/3 plus 2/3. You could add those together, right? And you would have 1 plus 2 over 3. Okay, and that would be 3/3 and it'd be 1. Okay, let's go a little bit differently now. If I had x over 3 plus y over 3, and we did some of this, we could say that that equals x plus y over 3, right? Because you have a common denominator, so you can write the terms. You can't combine x and y because they're not like terms, but you can write them as one numerator. Well, now what we're going to do is we're going to take it from this stage and go back to where you split it up, okay? So here's an example. We have 32, just a sec. We have 32 a squared b minus 16ab squared, and we're dividing it by negative 8ab. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that denominator. It's just one term in the denominator. Every term in the numerator gets its own denominator. So we're going to take this and write it as 32a squared b over negative 8ab. And then, you know, you can put plus or minus. I'm going to put plus. Well, no, I'll put minus. Maybe it's better to put plus. You just have to be careful. You might say, well, okay, wait a minute. Is it plus or minus? You got to be careful how many negative signs you put in. So at some point I'll have to fix it. But, you know, it's going to be positive in the long run because I got 2 negative signs there. But the point is, I'm trying to take that second term and put it over that denominator again. So they both get to be divided by negative 8ab. Okay, now we go through and we do each one individually, kind of like what we did on the last video. So my first one, I'm going to have a negative sign. So keep it negative. 8 goes into 32 4 times. I'm going to have that a cancel with one of those a's, so I'll have an a there. And then the b's, those are just going to cancel out. Okay? Now, what do I get on the next part? Well, first of all, I'm going to have minus a minus right there. Okay? So at some point, I'll have to deal with that. 8 goes into 16 2 times. Those a's are going to cancel out. And then I'm going to have this b cancel with one of those b's. Okay, so I've got an idea of what's going on here. I'm going to have negative 4a. Then my minus a minus thing is going to be plus. And then I'm just going to have 2b. And that will be it. So they're kind of fun. That one was kind of complicated, but they're fun.